Hey guys, it's Bia here, and today we're back with another video. So I just spent the past half an hour recording this video and it did not save on my phone, which is amazing, guys. So essentially today what I have done, and I'm going to read it for you guys, is I'm going to be showing you guys a new book that I got. It is in the series of the Fashionpedia and the Textilespedia. It is the Fashion Business Manual. So I have gone through it and I have explained it to you guys and I've shown you everything in the book, but you guys don't know about it yet because hey, everything just disappeared. We're gonna be doing it again. As I said before, I'm sorry, I'm just so annoyed at my phone right now. I have made videos on these two books. One is the Fashionpedia, one is the Textilespedia and Fashionpedia, and you guys seem to like it. There's a lot of people interested in getting the books for themselves. Again, I got them straight from the website. I didn't go anywhere else. If you guys want to get it, I'll leave a link in the description of this video to the website where you can get it. I am not sponsored by this in any way, shape or form. I just really loved the first two books and that's why I decided to get the third one. I think it's a perfect finish to my little collection here. They just all look so cute together and I'm sure they're all part of my fashion journey, and if you guys decide to get it as well, it'll be very helpful for you as well. So again, I am not being sponsored, but I just love the books and I decided that I should give it a go to the business one. So the contents that came in the package, which is somewhere over there, were the book, and like last time it came with this little bag, again really good for keeping little spare bits of fabric, and I like the fact that it's just very light and very cute. So it's not a massive one, but it can keep a little, you know, just a few things. Like the last two books that I have, again, links would be in the description and also to somewhere over here. I don't know exactly on that side or on that side. As you guys can see, I have my wonderful setup here because I don't have money for light. I use natural light and the natural light is finishing very soon. So there you go. That's how you save money, guys. Go watch a video on that. Anyways. So you guys can check those videos out after this video if you guys are interested. Obviously, if you're here, you maybe are more interested in the fashion side of it than the other sides. So inside there was this little thing, again like last time, explaining everything that they sell on their website. So all the different books, and if you guys want, again, you can leave a comment in the description and you can tell me if you want me to make video on the other ones. Perhaps the poses, that's the only other one that I think I can be useful for. I don't know much about bags or shoes, so if you want me to open it and show you guys, I don't mind, but I won't be able to understand it as much as I understood the other ones simply because I have not learned enough about it. So with this book, just like the other ones, there's a little overview which was stuck to the back of the book. It was stuck right here. Again, this is the front, this is the back, whatever. And it gives us a little overview of what's inside. So it says it's not a traditional business book because it's illustrated, explains things properly, and it's not boring, which I can agree 100% with that. I have looked at other ones and literally there's just mountains and mountains of text and it's just so boring. So yeah, and it covers the topics of branding, production, marketing, retailing, and other things which I will go into in this video. Unlike the other books, they actually focus on the practicality of things. So not just theories, how to actually put things into action and things that make sense. So that's great. And it says your business mentor, how to analyze your brand, how to find the right factory, how to quality control, how to set prices, negotiate sales, blah, 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 blah. And form sections which will be useful for us in the future. So it has a lot of good information, and for someone that is starting like me, for example, it is great because even though I'm doing I'm doing a fashion design course and now a business course as well within that course, I would say this has given me even more information to go out there and realize my dreams. So if you guys want to do that, again, I really suggest it. And the little cute thing that comes inside, which says an entrepreneur is a balance between let me start again. An entrepreneur is a balance of knowledge, hard work, creativity, and a little luck. So it's not always about what you do. Sometimes it's about someone here and there that you meet, and then opportunity arises, and then things happen, and then you're living your best life, and you're living in Miami, and then so let's go over the front of the book. We have 12% branding, 24% production, 8% wholesaling, 19% marketing, 22% retailing, and 14% startup, which is what I think most of you will be interested in. So as we open the first page of this book, now it's not as fresh as it was last time. Also, this one doesn't have the coloring like the other ones have on the side. It's just black, so it's not as nice. The Fashion Business Manual. An illustrated guide for building your fashion brand. Guys, it does seem like I'm doing an advert, but I'm not. I'm just showing it to you, okay? Please. It goes over like a little overview of the contents and everything that's inside. And then we have the introduction. So, it says here, the harsh reality is that to survive in the fashion industry, whether it be starting a brand or managing a store, you need to have an understanding of business. While designers and creatives can be incredibly talented, they often lack the business skills to make it into the fashion world. Often visually driven, many have never touched a business book or taken a business course, which significantly hurts their success rate of their company. So their mission, is to create a visual guide to help designers and creatives learn about the necessary survival business skill to set the I would say skills, but okay, set in their way that's much more digestible and practical than standard philosophical and theoretical textbooks. So they spent a long time researching, etc., and they have put it onto this book for us to enjoy and love and put to use, hopefully. So, and again here, it's saying it's hard, it's a difficult path, as this lady is here. She doesn't know where she's gonna go. Is she gonna go down, up, around, upside down? We don't know. So, it's hard. It is hard. I have tried to start, and I'm really in this point of starting, and I feel like I've worked so hard, and I've not even gotten anything back from it yet. So, starting a fashion brand is very difficult, you guys. It's not as easy as it seems. It is hard. Good designs are not the only part of the picture. Things don't happen overnight, and they always make sure that you keep on going. I suffer from thinking that everything should happen right now, tomorrow, next week. But in reality, a business takes years to start being fully profitable and all dancing, all singing, and you're getting millions of dollars, and you living in a mansion, and you're the richest person, and everyone loves you, and everyone knows about your brand, and everyone wants to buy from your brand. It takes a long time, you guys. It's not. Every major designer did not make it overnight. None of them did. So don't think that it's gonna happen to you unless you have a miracle happening. But even then, it's very difficult. So another thing which you need to take in consideration is that working in the fashion industry means that you're not working by yourself. You're actually working with a lot of different people, and that's another thing that many people don't realize. It's not just being a designer, it's not just being a model or a photographer. There's other people in between. Operations manager, who's that? We don't know. An illustrator. Have you thought about the fact that you need a textile designer, a trend forecaster, an educator? I don't know who the educator is, maybe the uni tutors. Sales advisor, personal shopper, a buyer, a retail manager, a hairstylist, beauty and makeup, and journalism, and product merchandiser, and all these different people. Pattern maker, sourcing agent, visual merchandiser. There's a lot of people that work in the fashion industry that you don't see. You don't know who they are, but they actually do a lot of the heavy lifting to make things happen. And if any of them is missing, then the whole thing collapses. So this has to be a very good team. that works well together and is ready to make things happen. Obviously, in the beginning, you're doing everything by yourself, but slowly you're going to start adding people to your team. So, getting started. We have the branding direction. So, what do you need to think about when you're thinking about branding direction? If you guys can stop the video and think about it, maybe continue the video after 2 seconds. One thing that you need to think about is it's not just the logo. There's other things that you have that are important to your brand. For example, what kind of message do you have? What are you giving to people? What do you stand for? What do you want to achieve? What are your main goals? What kind of style is it that you're designing for? What kind of person is it that you're designing for? Everything kind of adds up, and it creates your branding and makes it unique. So you're not just copying someone else. So that's the different things that you need to think about. Now, again, I can go over these pages in more detail with you guys in one video explaining one concept and talking about it and how we're going to put it to practice and how I'm putting it to practice, because it is a long book and there's a lot to learn. So we can't go over all of it in the video. I'm just doing a quick overview. So how to stand out, elements to building your brand, different things that you need to think about it, targeting your customers, unique selling point, brand value, a lot of things. How do you define your customer? Who's the person you're selling to? Have you done a SWOT analysis for your brand? Do you know what SWOT analysis is? Do you want me to do it? Comment down below and I'll do it for you. Direct competition. Who is competing with you? Who is not competing with you? Who is competing on you from the side, from the upside down, and from a backflip? And brand value worksheet. So here, I think this is very useful. Your brand has some things in that you value. Is it that what things are you standing for? Is it a creative brand? Is it cute? Is it durable? Is it sustainable? What is the thing that you stand for? Is it is it a brand that stands for being adventurous and being active? Maybe that's something outdoors. Is it a brand that focuses more on being, what else can you think about? Luxurious? Is it masculine? Is it freedom that you're trying to show with your brand? What is it that you're trying to show? Think about 3 things within these lists of words, and then come up with what you stand for your brand. And there's other things that you need to think about. Sustainability, the function of your brand. Is it affordable? What is it that you want to focus on? And then you have all kinds of ways of putting down your logo and how to set it and what's the distances and how to make it work. And look, they have little Karl Lagerfeld in the corner. Look at that. Your brand name and logo doesn't need to relate into what your business offers. Keep it general so it doesn't limit your marketing potential growth. See? So just because you're selling teddy bears doesn't mean that later on you're not gonna sell stuffed penguins. So maybe you don't want your brand to have a teddy bear in the picture. I think that's what he means by that, but yeah. And they also show a little bit of where you can put your logo. There's so many places where you can put it. Membership card, name tag, pencils, packaging, tissue wrap, little ribbons, little cute things, big things, small things, packaging, and when you deliver to customers, store and everything inside of it. Focus groups. So this is more about your research. And then very important, very important, one single direct message. Make sure you always have one single direct message. Don't confuse people in what you're doing. Very important stuff. See, this book is already good and we're just starting, right? Product development. So product development is literally how you make your product from the beginning to the end. My course is fashion design and development, which is literally producing the product from the beginning to the end and how it goes to the factory and how it comes back. And that's what literally is in this topic here. So first of all, you need to set yourself some targets, which is SMART objectives, by the way. You need to think about your collection. Well, plan your collection strategy. Make it memorable. focus on your key pieces. And also when you're designing a collection, there has to be a mix of some more basic stuff and some more complicated and expensive stuff, so you can give people the ability to buy into your brand without having to buy the high-end pieces. Okay, so you can get a little taste. You know, Louis Vuitton, they sell, you know, small things as well. They sell little what are they called? You know, the little purse for your card. Little tiny things. They can sell little tiny things. They can sell massive things. That's what you should do with your brand as well. Don't just sell mega the top quality stuff, the top like £1,000 dress. You can also sell something that's slightly cheaper, more affordable for someone who wants to buy into your brand and support you. So here it shows us the complete production process. I know I'm talking a lot, but I get really carried away. Finding the right factory. This is so important, you guys. So important. I have struggled so hard with this, and I know on YouTube there's not many videos about it, so I might actually do a video for you guys on this after I go through it and I understand it for myself and give you the tips that they give me here, because I really struggled to find a factory for my stuff. Especially overseas, and here is very, very difficult online. I really struggle. No one has ever explained it to me, and I've yet to understand it fully. So again, I can make a video on that. Where to source your materials, where you're getting it from, is it from around the world, is it from your same country where you are? And then you have a little brief introduction into the most basic ones: cotton, little wool from the little sheep, and then you have synthetics like polyester and leather, which again, you guys, if you're more details on this, go to the Fashionpedia and the Textilespedia. I would say Textilespedia if you want to know about this stuff more. It has so much detail, guys. And fur. So where are you getting your fur from? Are you allowed to even get fur? Is it something that you really want to do and kill animals for the sake of making clothes? Think about that when you're making your brand and what you stand for. And making flat drawings. I have a video on this on how to give you some tips, but I can't explain the whole process to you guys. Pattern cutting, again, zero waste. Don't forget, zero waste, very important. Oh my god, I just realized it literally gives us the average usage of fabric for each one. I was always looking for that. I just literally looked at this. So how many meters does a skirt usually take? 1 meter 83. If it's a straight skirt, if it's an A-line skirt, it takes 2 meters 0.6. See? If you're making a dress, long sleeve dress, 4 meters and 75 centimeters, and then it depends on the height of the person. But yeah, that's actually quite cool. You have the tech packs, which is very important, so send it to factories, how to do every part of it, how to number and size your stuff, how to go up and down in sizes, what kind of things should be in your labels. Have you guys thought about that? What should a label look like? What about the tag? What's in your tag? How does your tag look like? How are you going to separate things from each other? So this is very good for layouts. I had no clue about this, by the way. Country of origin. Where was it made? Do you know where it was made? Need to find that out. The quality of your products, how to control it, how to pack your products. And again, something I found very funny, I think it's up here somewhere at the front. On the next one is how to fold clothes. They even have how to fold clothes in case you need to know how to fold clothes. So how to pack stuff in case you haven't thought about that. Wholesaling. I don't think as many people would think about wholesaling when they're thinking of their brand, because they're just thinking, I'm going to do it for myself to the customer. But that's another option that you can explore when you're starting your fashion brand. Joining trade shows, which is something that I haven't explored. It can help you in figuring out what's the best way for you to sell your products. So here we have how to price your products. Again, very, very important. If you get this wrong, no one's going to buy from you. I'm so sick, you guys. Please help. How to negotiate sales terms. So this would be with either the wholesaler or with your factory. Ways to get paid. Did you know if you sell in Selfridges, it takes like, how many months did my tutor say? It takes like 6 months for you to get paid or something. Like half a year later, you're getting paid for your sales at Selfridges. That's horrible. Selling big and small. Where are you gonna sell? Little boutique? Are you gonna sell in a big store? Are you gonna sell online? What are you thinking of doing? Are you selling direct to the consumer? Are you selling to someone else and then that person sells to the consumer? Think about what you're doing and how you're doing it. Then we have marketing. Thinking about how to put on a fashion show, which is something that maybe some of us have not even thought about. Maybe in the future you're gonna have to do it, but do you know how to do it? Well, I don't know how to do it, that's for sure. Making the right choice. Fashion shows are very, very extremely costly, you guys. So costly. So if you're gonna do it in the future, make sure it's right. Make sure it's right. Working with models. Did you guys know? This is also something I found out in my searches. You can be a hand model, you can be a foot model, you can be a face model. You don't need to just be a full body model. You can be a model just for simple adverts. You don't need to be a fashion model. Selecting the PR agency who's going to help you with your adverts. How are you going to do? Are you going to hire someone? Are you going to hire someone from outside? From inside? And then press release. A lot of things that I have not delved into in a lot of detail. Creating a lookbook. How are you going to make it look like? How are you going to make it enticing? How are you gonna make it so that people want to like look into it and actually go and buy from you? Interesting. The the art and science of copywriting. How to create searchable titles. And how to market to different generations, which is something I haven't thought about. I thought it was the same approach to everybody, but really it's not. This goes back to the type of customer that you're selling to, you guys. And influencers. And this is how I know they've done this recently, because influencers are something that has only happened in the past decade, maybe. And these lot have somehow made a book that talks about it and how to talk to them and how to really control what's happening and what kind of hashtags you can put and so on. So that's very interesting. Promotional dates. When are you going to do it? Is it New Year's? Is it Valentine's Day? Is it Singles Day in China? Do you know China has a Singles Day on the 11th of November? And they celebrate being single. Headline ideas. So we can have, for example, Shop the Look. This sounds like very magazine-y titles, but I guess it works when you're doing a blog or something in your website and you just want to capture attention. If it has worked for magazines, it has to work for your own website. So we can have that in your emails. Maybe you can write something like, meet your favorite new dress. Don't miss out. I have seen a lot of these before. Last minute gift guide, trend guide, a lot of different things that you can use in your own publicity. For email marketing, again, strategies to gaining your customers' attention, when to post on social media, getting more shares, getting more likes, getting people to follow you, getting people to hate you and making sure they don't hate you too much. And making sure that when things do go wrong, you do come back on the good side. Remember, just because it's bad press doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, because sometimes bad press actually gives you more attention than you would have gotten, and then you can use that. For example, the Kardashians, I don't know if you guys know, they got very bad publicity, Kim Kardashian, way back in the beginning, and then after she got the bad publicity about doing XYZ, she then used it to make her own show. Remember, you guys, when they started the Kardashian show, no one knew about Kim Kardashian until the big scandals happened. So that's how the Kardashians literally turned every bad thing, every bad publicity into publicity to help them make more money. So just think about that when you're getting bad publicity. It might not always be bad. Seems bad in the moment, but in the end, more people know about you. Be transparent with your customers. Something very important now, because a lot of brands are very shady. So make sure you keep yours very transparent, making sure everyone, you know, if they try to find out whatever you're doing, make sure it's legit and, you know, doing some shady stuff. Retailing, doing the online store, making sure it looks good, making sure you have good descriptions. When you are doing your photography, making sure everything looks right and it looks how you want it to look like. When you're putting the store up, what is the architectural parts of the store that you have to think about? I love this page. They're really going into detail here. When I saw this, I was like, wow, these guys really went into detail. How does your fitting room look like? And how is that going to make the customer want to come more often? Believing, do you believe in Feng Shui? Feng Shui is a Chinese practice which takes into play the best energy follows of a space. Interesting. So how does the space look like? What's at eye level? What's above? What's below? How to fold clothes. What kind of hangers are you gonna get? How to speak to your customers and blah blah blah. Obviously, at this point, when you have stores, you probably have enough money to hire people, so you do need to explain to them how to act and how to do things. XYZ. Dear Sir, make it personal. Dear Paul, don't argue with your customers. Resolve complaints promptly. Very important customer service. You guys need to learn about that. Coming from the customer service specialist who has left the customer service job. So make your customers feel special. It's very important to make every single person that comes into the store feel special, feel that they're important, so that they come back. And attracting customers with discounts and so on. I know my arm is starting to hurt and you guys are probably tired, so I'm just gonna go very quickly over the rest. Things that I have no clue about and I won't need to know for a while, but you have a lot of details about the store, the customers, how to deal with them, and starting up your brand, which is, I would say, very important, and setting your budget when you're starting, business plans, funding, investors, pitching, bookkeeping, accounting, blah blah, cash flow, very important in the beginning if you want to survive, and hidden costs of sorry, and hidden costs that you might not think about. For example, try to clear dead stock. If you have dead stock in your warehouse you're no longer using, it could be costing you much more in storage than the products themselves are worth. Who thought about that? So there's a lot of things to think about, and I can go over in detail for whatever you guys want. So if you guys want to have more details, I will do it for you. There's some sheets at the back that explain, for example, how to do sales confirmation, range plan, which is very important if you're a fashion designer, sending this off to factories, packing list, more of the logistics side, this one, and an invoice. You get this from a factory, maybe. Purchase order, maybe this is from the wholesaler. And this is more details about the clothes and in their 2D version and their flat version. So if you guys want to learn how to do this, I can go into detail. It is a little long and tedious, but it's very important to get things right. And cost sheets. How much does it cost to do each and every single thing? Thread, fabric, cutting it, sewing it. Who is it going to do it? How much is I going to pay those people? Buttons. What else? Little tags I add on it. Everything costs money. Think about that. And the packaging that you're going to put it in. And the transportation. And literally every single cost. And the last thing that we're going to go through is this. They say it's luck. In a way, it's how you make use of opportunities. And that's what they're trying to say on this page. I'll give you the 5 points that they have on this page, and then hopefully it will entice you guys and motivate you guys and make you guys understand how to make use of opportunities. So first one, let's just read this. While ticking off every chapter of this book will help you on your path to running a successful fashion business and brand, a little luck never hurt anyone. In fact, a little luck can go a long way. Let's look at some of the techniques and tips to increasing your chances of having good luck. Be prepared. In the words of philosopher, I don't know who that is, Seneca, Roman statesman, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity, just as I said. Remember, chances come and go. Be ready to grab them anytime. Stay healthy is number 2. Building a business requires a lot of energy and time. So you guys make sure that you eat proper food, not just takeaways and McDonald's and KFC. Definitely not me right now, definitely. Number 3 is to be open and optimistic. So things don't always go to plan. You can plan as much as you want, but you are not the best of planners, and things can go wrong and things will go wrong. So you need to be prepared to adjust when those things do happen. Always keep an open mind. And number 4 is step out of your comfort zone. So many great entrepreneurs were outsiders in their respective industries, not included in their inner circles. So meeting people outside of your circle, your friend group, your family group, always going out and meeting new people is very, very important, because it opens your eyes to new things that you might not have known about, and new ideas and new opportunities. So that's something that, for example, personally, I need to work on, because I'm very bad at talking to people. I'm very shy. I'm a bit scared. Might not seem as though I am that way because of this channel, but I do struggle to speak to people in person. So that is something that I need to work on, because networking is extremely important in business. And number 5, expose yourself to new people and events. As I said to the last one, you need to speak to people to create the opportunity, and then the opportunity will seem like you had good luck, but really you created the luck for yourself. So yeah, hope you guys have good luck. I will leave a link in the description to the book, and obviously all the other videos that I have for the other books. They are very good books. I have used the other 2 for my work, and I find them very useful. Of course, I have not had time to look at every single page in detail. I go for exactly what I want, and I look at it and I see what I want, and that's something you guys can do too. And this is an investment for a very long time, which is why I got them. Again, if you guys want me to go over any of the topics in this book, I can go over it in detail in a single video. For example, if you guys want me to talk about, let's see, how to pack your products, I can do that for you if you want. Obviously, I don't know if you want it, but I'm just saying how to pack your products. What's the best way to pack it? How to do a tech pack. I can explain that very easily because I have done that before. SWOT analysis, how to figure out who your customer is, your brand values, all that stuff. I can make videos on that, which is like it's a very good starting point for your business. So I'll use the book to help me, and I'll explain to you things of the book if you don't understand it. As I said, leave a like on this video, comment down below if you have any questions, any things you want to know, any things you want to see. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I know you guys are all subscribing to the channel, which is amazing. It's great. I'm almost on my year's goal of 2,000 subscribers, which does not sound a lot for some people, but for me it's really big. It really shows that you guys are interested in the videos, and you guys want to know more, and you want to learn more, and it means I'm doing a good job. So if you feel like I am helping you, subscribe to the channel, and I literally answer everyone's questions. I do my best to make videos on it. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully this time it does not crash and it does not disappear. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye! Don't forget to watch the other videos.